Hi, you are welcome to my channel. If today is your first time coming across this channel, you are highly welcome, and I hope you will gain much value on this channel. My name is Paru, you can call me Paru Forex, and I'm going to be analyzing GBPUSD and gold on this channel because I only trade GBPUSD and gold. So without wasting my time, let's dive straight into the chart so that I'll show you what I am expecting on GBPUSD and gold. So GBPUSD has been trading downward since time memorial. I think somewhere around 207, 208 that way, and we saw some form of ranging trend on GBPUSD at this particular zone here. We saw a rally up, down, up, fake breakout, and we are into the range again. So what are we expecting? Since this was some form of down, up, down, up, down, what are we expecting? We should expecting a pushback into this particular zone over here. If you really want to understand how I came about all this, I've analyzed, I gave a top-down analysis on this particular pair GBPUSD in my previous video. You can watch that video, or I will leave the link in the description. You can watch, or I also pin the link in the comment section. You can watch that video to understand more about this. But for now, I am only going to be focusing on this particular range here and what we should be expecting from here. So on this range, or within this range, anytime there is a hit of a support or a major support level here, which I said that in my previous video, and it's very clear, you guys can see there, that this zone here is a very strong support level. Anytime there is a hit on that support level, there is always a pushback to the resistance level. But before we get to that major resistance level, there is always some form of support or resistance within the price, within this level, before price can rally up to this major resistance zone here. So if you check clearly, you see that this zone in between here is a very strong resistance zone here, which will be able to hold price, and also this level down here is a very strong support and resistance zone, which will be able to hold price. And that is very clear. If you check this current price action here, you see that when price got to that particular zone there, you can see this bearish momentum, the bearish candle which is trying to engulf this bullish candle. You can see that, and that is a clear indication that that zone there is a very strong zone which will be able to push price downward before we can now see a buy pressure to take price off. And this is also another sorry guys, let me clear this. If you check from here, after this broke out from the zone, and when price came back, price started to give us a high, a low, a higher high, a higher low. Then we are having a new higher high here. So what are we expecting? We are expecting a higher low. Then we can move price upward to the major resistance zone that we are talking about. I hope this is clear, guys, and I hope you are following. Sorry, I may be slow, but I want you guys to understand this once and for all. I don't need to rush. So guys, I think this is very clear. So now what are we expecting? We are expecting a pushback into this minor support and resistance zone here before we can now look for buys to our major resistance zone. So right now we are looking for sells into this particular zone over here, So let's move down to the lower time frame to see what price is doing over this is the monthly time frame. Let's go to the weekly time frame to see what price is actually doing over there. So on the weekly time frame, you see that, sorry guys, on the weekly time frame, you see that price was giving us some form of higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Then what do we see? We saw a break. Instead of giving us a higher low on this particular resistance level to continue, we saw a break to the previous resistance and support level here. So this is where the decision needs to be taken critically. If you are not good enough, then this is going to beat you. And because of that, a lot of people had their stop losses got hit at this particular zone here on GBPUSD, because they didn't know GBPUSD has hit a very strong resistance and support level. So they were trying to buy and sell, then they will buy some small pips, then the price will come back and hit their stop loss, and they will start to cry. Yes, myself, I've gotten one trade. I hit, if you check in my Telegram group, we got one trade, hit our stop loss, and within last week we only trade once, and that trade even hit our stop loss, because we were on a very strong support and resistance level. And that trade, it was news that we got that trade hit our stop loss. So what are we expecting? We should be expecting price to pull back to this particular level here, because we have broken the resistance level, which was supposed to hold price upward, but that did not work out. This price was supposed to come down to this level and continue upward. I hope you know that. But price broke out, and anytime a support is broken, it has tend to be a resistance. And anytime a resistance is broken, it has automatically tend to be what? A support. So right now that this resistance level here is broken, what are we all expecting? This was a resistance which was supposed to be a support here, but it didn't happen. So we are expecting this support here to be able to push price upward to that resistance zone here, and know that we are waiting for this price at this particular level here before we can now buy this price upward. So this is what is going to happen. I am expecting this price to push up to this level, break this zone here, come back to this level, give us a double bottom at this particular level, break out, retest on this weekly double bottom here, then we rally upward. This is exactly what I am expecting, and you can screenshot this. I am going to screenshot this down. Trust me, this is what is going to play out. I will not lie you. This is what is going to play out. Let's continue to go to our various time frame to see if we can see some form of entry levels. So right now we are saying we want this price to push back to this resistance level before we can now trade this one price down here. So are we going to follow the bias, or we are going to fold our arms to watch price rally up before we now join the source? Because this candle alone here should tell you that the sellers are more in place. So if you are trying to buy, you should be very careful. Now let's go to the daily time frame to see what price is actually doing over there. So on the daily time frame, you can see we are having some form of flag pattern at the daily time frame, and that is very clear on the 4-hour time frame. Because I said, anytime you are trading and you see these clear bearish candles and you are now seeing these small candles, it should tell you that price has exhausted its strength, and there will be a possible pullback before price will continue in that direction. So these candles that you are seeing here is a form of a way that price will use to come back to this level before we can now continue our bearish trend. You get that? So this flag pattern that is forming here, which is very clear on the 4-hour time frame, I am very much aware that this flag pattern is going to make price go upward. You get it, guys? Let me see the time. We are on 10 minutes now. Let me rush. I'll finish very soon and go to gold. So this flag pattern here, I'm expecting this flag pattern to break out. It could break out from here, retest, and we are on our way to this particular level. Trust me, guys, this is what I am expecting on GBPUSD. I'm expecting this flag pattern to break out, retest, then we should see a rally up to this level before we may think of selling down all the way to this particular red zone over there. I hope this is very clear. I'm very slow, but I hope you are following. And if you have missed something, you can comment in the comment section. So on the 4-hour time frame, I am expecting this flag pattern here, which with my best of knowledge, there was a breakout here, a retest, and a double bottom, a break of the double bottom, a retest on neckline. So we should be expecting this price to be going upward. This is for my best of knowledge. If you ask me, this is a clear double bottom on the 4-hour time frame here and here, with a very bullish engulfing candle at that particular level there. You saw that it's a bullish engulfing candle that you see over there, telling us that price is gonna change direction. The neckline of that was broken at this particular level here. There were a series of retests over there, and price is not able to break down below here to continue trading downward. If you see a 4-hour candle close down below this zone here, then I should be thinking of trading this price downwards. But in as much as price is trading in between here, I am looking for what? Buy to the upside. So what am I waiting for? I am only waiting for a very nice 4-hour engulfing or a breakout from this particular zone here, a retest. As you see some form of rejections here, then I will see a 4-hour candle engulfing any other candle within this level to this particular area here. And trust me, I am going to buy from that particular zone. I'm going to buy from that particular zone. My stop loss is going to be below either this zone or somewhere around here, mostly 30 pips, but let me leave it around this area, 49 pips. Then I am going to rally all this to this particular level here, which is about 130 something pips, almost 140 pips. So this is very clear. This is what I am expecting on GBPUSD to play out. I am expecting, apart from this, I am not looking for sells on GBPUSD. If I'll be looking for sells, then I should see a weekly candle close below this particular zone, not a 4-hour candle, not a daily candle. This is what is causing a lot of people in this market, because they don't know the time frame, the difference between the time frames and the candle. If you check the weekly candle is what? It's rejecting that particular zone. But if you check the daily candle is trying to tell you that the zone has been broken. How are you getting it? So which one should you respect? Should you respect the weekly time frame, which is telling you that the zone is being rejected? So if I want to trade this price down to this level, then I should see a weekly candle close below this particular zone here. Then I'll go to the lower time frame or to sell all the way down here. Apart from that, I am looking for buys on GBPUSD. So guys, I hope this is clear. I've spent so much time on GBPUSD. Let me go to gold to show you what I'm expecting on gold. On gold, I don't think I have any better setup to talk about, apart from looking for some form of retracement to this resistance zone, which will not tend to our support to buy. I'm only looking for something like this before I'll join the buys. Apart from that, I'm only leaving gold for now, because I don't think I'm going to join gold with this current price that I am seeing. So this is the end of the video. If you see much value on this video, please kindly subscribe to my channel, and if you don't understand anything, please leave a comment your thoughts, and I'll make sure I'll respond to each and every one that have taken his time or her time to watch the video up to this level. Thank you, and please guys, kindly subscribe to the channel. That would mean a lot to me. Thank you for subscribing, and see you in my next video. Peace out.